What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video, and welcome to one of your weekly updates regarding transfer news, confirmed deals and also the potential rumours. And we've got a lot to get through today, so just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed my previous video, which was yesterday, it was down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: because the Champions League is in the knockout stages, what team do you think is going to win the whole tournament? Let me down below in the comment section. And remember, there will be two transfer videos every single week, one on a Wednesday, obviously being today, and the other one on a Sunday, both though uploaded at 8:30 AM in the UK. But let's jump into confirmed transfers, and the very first players are Sad, an Argentinian, going to DC United in the MLS from CA Valles for an undisclosed fee. And in fact, last season, he's playing for Atlanta United, and they do earn up to $600,000 for his MLS rights. Assuming that still takes place now. Then we've got Attacker going to VLBK from a team in the Japanese League on a free transfer. Of course, he's a player last year on FIFA 17 that was a League SBC. Then we've got Mix Diskerud going to IFK Göteborg from Man City on loan for the rest of the season. And before was playing for New York City FC last season as well, and was playing for IFK after that. So I'm not sure how the Man City ownership goes down. Either way though, he's returned back to that team. Then we've got Kawasi going to FC Sion from New England Revolution on a free transfer. Then we've got Sainsbury going to Grasshoppers from Jiangsu Suning in the Chinese Super League on loan for the rest of the season, and currently he's not a FIFA older team, but he is currently on head-to-head, so he's a 74 rated centre back with some okay stats. And then we've got a few transfers regarding the Russian league. Now I'm assuming right now their transfer window is still open because there's still quite a lot of deals going through. The very first player though is a player, honestly I can't pronounce his name. It's a centre midfielder going to Rubin Kazan from Rostov for £1.8 million. Then we have a player going from Rubin Kazan being Ozdoev, going to Zenit Petersburg for £2.97 million. And another player going the same direction from Rubin to Zenit is a Nabul in the left back. He's cost them £4.05 million. Then we have a player going the opposite direction from Zenit to Rubin Kazan, being Noboa. The midfielder has joined loan for the rest of the season. I'm not sure if there's an option to buy or not. Then we've got Diamanti going to a team in the second tier of Italian football called Perugia. I probably butchered that, by the way. He was a free agent before though, currently not FIFA 18, but maybe added at a later date. The final confirmed transfer today is Jonathan Vieira. Some of you may actually recognise him from the Path to Glory card a couple months ago, and he's playing for UD Las Palmas in Spain, but now has joined Chinese Super League side Beijing Guoan, and the fee is around £9.9 million or just over 10.5 million euros. And that does make his Path to Glory card very much useless now because he plays for a team that aren't on FIFA, as they can't get any more upgrades. He's 82 rated and he's got okay stats here and there, but he's not really usable at this stage of the game. But now let's jump on to potential deals then. The very first player is regarding Marouane Fellaini of Manchester United, today according to reports in Turkey. United midfielder Fellaini has agreed a deal to join Besiktas at the end of this season. The Belgian international is out of contract at the end of the campaign and could leave on a free transfer. Now, there were a lot of reports suggesting that Jose Mourinho potentially is going to try and convince him to stay or something. The lack of game time maybe could convince him to leave. And to Besiktas, it will be the first time he's been rumored to go to them. In fact, back in the summer, he was apparently going to leave them. And now one for Rangers fans then. So apparently according to Sky Sports, the club have rejected another offer from Chinese Super League side Beijing Ren for striker Alfredo Morelos. He only joined them back in the summer, so hasn't really been there too long. I'm not sure how much the offers are because Sky haven't said how much they are, but potentially the Chinese Super League side, they may keep bidding. And now Bild in Germany are claiming that James Rodriguez will join Bayern Munich permanently this summer, despite some reports suggesting he could be making a move to the Premier League. The actual quote from the paper does say Rodriguez has become a fundamental piece of Bayern Munich's plans right now due to his versatility, sacrifice and his ability to deliver the ball as attacking prowess. And the German club will ensure he does not leave the Allianz this summer, and there will be teams interested, of course, who's currently only on loan to the German club, but right now they have got a very low buyout clause, which I imagine they'll be very much adamant to activate that, and it'll be a Bayern player permanently again in the summer transfer window. And now a bit of an update regarding a January transfer window rumour being Alisson, the goalkeeper from Roma, linked to move to Liverpool in particular. So first up, according to Sky Sports, Liverpool are trying to get a deal agreed to sign Roma goalkeeper Alisson before the summer transfer window opens. The Brazilian is valued at £62 million currently by his club and they face competition for his signature. Roma believe Alisson is one of the best in his position in Europe right now and valued around 17 million euros, so again £62 million, potentially a world record price for a goalkeeper if it was to happen. However, a lot of the very reliable Liverpool journalists, like including Paul Joyce, James Pearce and also Melissa Reddy, all saying pretty much the same thing, that Liverpool may stick with Karius for now because at this point in time, he's in a good streak of form. And those articles actually came out about 2 or 3 hours after the Sky Sports story broke, by the way. It wasn't just Sky Sports saying it. So for me, I'm not really believing them too much either way, because at this point in time, it wouldn't make any sense whatsoever having the rumour going around that we're looking for a new goalkeeper, especially with Karius picking up form. That would knock his confidence straight back down. It's just one of those things. We'll give Karius until the end of the season. If he does a good job, potentially, it could save us a bit of money. If not, Alisson, something like that, they'll probably definitely be looked at in the summer. And next up, according to Diario Sport in Spain, Barca captain Andres Iniesta could leave the club in the summer. The Spaniard has been offered a staggering £31 million a season deal by Chinese Super League side TIANJIN QUANJIAN. And of course, with Barca recently signed Felipe Coutinho for a massive fee, he's considered a long-term replacement for Iniesta in the first place. And would I think he'll leave Barca at this point in time? Potentially the money. It's very, very hard to turn that down, obviously. But he's a club legend at Barca, and recently, I think last summer in fact, he signed a lifetime contract. That doesn't mean he's tied down for the rest of his career, because basically he could make the transfer to China, stay for like 1 or 2 seasons, and work for Barca behind the scenes. And now a very, very short one according to HLN via Manchester Evening News. It's not a transfer room for now, by the way. It's like probably like 5-6 years down the line. Basically, striker Romelu Lukaku plans to return to Belgium to his boyhood club Anderlecht when he finally leaves Manchester United. But again, that is a long, long time wasting United fans, don't have to worry about anything. Next up, again according to HLN, Leicester are interested in Borussia Mönchengladbach and Belgian midfielder Thorgan Hazard, the brother of Chelsea's Eden. And Leicester may be looking for a right-sided player in the summer because of course Riyad Mahrez, he really wanted to move to Man City at the end of the January transfer window itself, that obviously fell through. And I imagine in the summer he'll try and force a move elsewhere. I doubt it will be to Man City because apparently Pep has dropped interest in that deal. But still, he'll be probably moving away from Leicester, and Thorgan Hazard, it seems like he'd be a very good replacement on paper. And the final player on this page is according to Metro, so not really a reliable source, but they're basically like relaying information or a quote from the legend Patrick Kluivert. So here's advised his son Justin Kluivert, who's 18 right now playing for Ajax in the Eredivisie, to turn down a move to the Premier League and consider playing in Spain instead. He has been linked to Manchester United quite a bit in the past, especially after the Europa League final. There was like a video of him talking to Mourinho, but right now he's playing for Ajax, and to be fair to him, he's absolutely killing it. And now moving on to the next page, and so first up, according to the Daily Mail, Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger has identified Lyon midfielder Nabil Fekir as his #1 target for the summer transfer window, and Wenger is willing to sanction a £45 million bid for the 24-year-old Frenchman. And obviously right now Arsenal do have a lot of attackers, so they've got Ozil, they've got Henrik Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, Lacazette, who right now isn't in very good form whatsoever and also injured, but still, career midfielders not really lacking any, but Fekir would be a fantastic addition. And there was a lot of rumours suggesting that Ozil will be leaving on a free transfer, but no, he signed a new deal. So is Fekir really necessary right now? Probably not. And now a player that was heavily into a move to Arsenal as well as Tottenham being Malcolm. So basically Bordeaux have told him in the summer he can finally leave. He has confirmed he's got an agreement with the club to go, and he'll be able to choose what team he goes to as well. They will definitely get a good fee for him, but what club he goes to, we'll have to wait and see. Then we go on to a very short one according to Daily Mirror. Spanish forward Sandro Ramirez, who's 22 right now, on loan at Sevilla, has told Everton he doesn't want to return to the club. Back in summer, it did seem like a very good switch for him because it didn't really cost Everton too much money whatsoever, and last season for Malaga, I believe it was, he's scoring a lot of goals. It didn't work out for them, they didn't really play too much, and of course didn't really score many goals. Then got us a very interesting one today, like both sides of the story regarding Pogba and his future at Manchester United. So the very first side of it then does say the France international is reportedly unhappy at Old Trafford due to being asked to play a defensive role by Jose Mourinho. French media are suggesting the 24-year-old currently has regrets about return to Manchester United and wishes to join Real Madrid instead. And in fact, the quote from L'Equipe does say Paul Pogba regrets moving to Manchester United and dreams of Real Madrid rescuing him. The Daily Mail said they have to pay his extortionate wages right now, at least around £250,000 a week. One stumbling block, however, could be Pogba's agent Mino Raiola, who's believed to be chasing a world record agent fee if the transfer goes ahead, apparently it's £100 million or so. However, the Telegraph are saying Pogba is committed to working through any differences of opinion with United boss Jose Mourinho. And then finally, according to Guillaume Balaguer, who works at Sky Sports News, Real Madrid are not interested in signing Paul Pogba this summer, despite reports suggest he's one of the main transfer targets. And now player linked to Manchester United, then according to Corriere dello Sport in Italy via ESPN. The wife and representative of Inter Milan captain Icardi is in talks to agree a deal with Manchester United despite the striker being heavily linked to a summer move to Real Madrid. I definitely think Inter will receive some massive offers for Icardi this summer because right now one of the best strikers around, scoring so many goals now for a fair amount of years as well. Just where he goes, we'll have to wait and see again. And now, according to London Evening Standard, Tottenham may consider offers for Belgian international defender Toby Alderweireld this summer, but are confident they will be able to keep all the players they wish to retain. And the Daily Mirror right now is saying that Real Madrid lead the race for the defender, with Man City, Chelsea and Manchester United are also keen on the 28-year-old. And now Italian papers are saying that Koulibaly at this point in time is Arsenal's main transfer target for the summer, and the Express are also saying they scouted him versus Leipzig in the Europa League on Thursday, and also looked at Timo Werner. But with Arsenal already having Aubameyang and Lacazette, I can't see them going for Werner, but potentially they may sell Lacazette already. And now, according to Lazio Sporting director, Stefan de Vrij is set for Lazio exit in the summer on a free transfer because his contract talks right now, they've broken down. And he'll be a great signing for whoever gets him. Of course, it being a free transfer, it makes it even better. And next up, one for Barca then. So first up, according to UOL, Barca have accepted Gromo's condition to keep Arthur out of the club until December, and an offer of 30 million euros immediately, plus 10 million euros in bonuses have been submitted to the Brazilian club. And Globo are saying a deal has been agreed between the two clubs, but won't be during the summer, it'll be in January 2019. And the final four rumours are going to be very big names, but the actual articles themselves are very short ones. So first up, according to Daily Express, Bayern forward Robert Lewandowski has confirmed he's aware of Real Madrid's interest in signing this summer. And next in is going to be Mbappe, currently on loan at PSG from Monaco, but now he officially completed his £166 million transfer from Monaco after the clause was met that PSG could sign him if they were not relegated. Of course, it was never going to happen, but now it's been fully confirmed they can't get relegated, so he'll be a PSG player. And the final two then, first up, according to Daily Express again, Real Madrid's Toni Kroos is Jose Mourinho's main midfield target for the summer as he seeks to enhance Manchester United's midfield. And the player potentially replacing him at Real Madrid, apparently according to Don Ballon in Spain, Real Madrid's top transfer target this summer is Kevin De Bruyne. And the Spanish Giants are willing to offer up to £177 million for Man City midfielder, who right now, in my opinion again, is the best playmaker in the world. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: what club do you think is going to win the Champions League this year? Let it down below in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.